Welcome everyone to this week's short attention span webinar. This week, Kelly Malazzi, we're going to get complimentary.
Oh, very nice.
Don't ask me to spell it, but
You look really nice today, Bill.
do I really? What is it the hair? Oh, thank you very much. Oh my God. You know what, Kelly, I think that, I don't know about you, but I'm asking myself as I'm just calling out an account, how am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
How am I doing? And I don't quite know where I stand. So here's the thing. If you hear one of these three things, you're rocking it. You're killing it. The first one, Kelly, is, I love that. You ever heard somebody say this to you? I see you here all the time. Do you work here?
Yeah.
First of all, have you ever heard that?
Yes, way long time ago.
Okay.
Probably back in the mid-90s. There were a couple of clients I had that I was there several times a week. And it may not have been literal, but it was really more like, we really see a lot of you. And so, yeah, it felt good.
Yeah, absolutely. As well it should.
Mm-hmm.
As well it should. What did you do? What did you do to earn that? Is it just spending time? That's it?
Well, in this particular situation that I'm thinking of, I had so many contacts, and it really, it starts with one person. It always starts with one person. But just those were the days when I always suggested getting groups together. Let me meet all of your colleagues. Let me make sure I understand all the people within this organization that would be interested in knowing about what I do. And so I would have these lunches, and I would bring in breakfast. I once even took them all out onto the lawn across from the Sears Tower and brought everybody ice cream sandwiches.
Nice.
We all just sat out on the lawn and ate ice cream together, and everybody loved it. I mean, it was a lot of fun. So it took, but that was 2 years into the account by the time I had, upwards of 30 contacts within this organization. So you have to put in the time. I mean, it's something you earn,
So it's a customer service thing, lots of great contact, lots of fanning out, but a lot of reasons to be there, basically.
Sure.
And that kind of blends into the second one, which is, oh my God, Kelly, are we your only account?
Yeah, right.
I loved hearing that because I thought to myself, again, that means that I'm being recognized for my effort, for the time that I'm spending, the commitment. Boy, that's just a really, really good thing to hear.
And you're making them feel special too. Like they feel like they're getting the attention that they want. And,
Right.
That's one of those things we always talk about, being kind of defensive, making sure that they never have a reason to look elsewhere. That, it's the answer that is, she's taking such good care of me, I would never even consider talking to anybody else.
Right.
So.
And I think it's another thing to say, by the way, we're having a Christmas party or something. We'd love to have you come.
Mm-hmm.
That was also pretty cool. I love doing all those things. The final one here is another one that I hear actually quite a bit from my clients, which is, you know what, Kelly, I love your sales approach. I loved the prospecting process. I have a question for you. Do you want a job? Why is that a sales compliment other than the obvious ego boost?
Well, first of all, there's a lot of reasons. It speaks to the fit that you are able to fit into different organizations and, kind of have that universality. But it's also that they think that even though what they're selling might be completely different than what you're selling, they see that innate ability, because we always talk about the raw sales ability, often doesn't have necessarily anything to do specifically with printing. There's just something about the nature of salespeople. What do we always say, Bill? It's about good listening. It's about asking good questions that translates and could translate to a number of different industries.
Yeah.
That's my take on it anyway.
It is a very odd compliment, but I have heard it multiple times, and I just think that's, I think that's terrific because, old school prospecting is something that is fundamentally based, and it's once somebody recognizes it, they want it for themselves. So a great compliment. So anyway, Kelly, you did a phenomenal job today.
That makes me feel so good, Bill. Thank you so much.
And you're also having a good hair day.
Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Thank you, though.
All right. Well, fortunately, we're this big on the screen, so nobody
I'm
can
crushing your head.
All right, on to the next one. Kelly, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Bill.
And we'll talk to you next week in another short attention span webinar.